Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. All right, guys. So I said I was gonna either take Monday or Tuesday off. I changed that around, guys. It's actually gonna be Thursday. I'm gonna take Thursday off this week. And that is a for sure. So do not expect video or any picks on Thursday. All right. Yesterday, guys, we finished 2-1. We got we got easy win in the Queen of Piac game. We had Atlanta, Miami. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that game in a second. Look, we got the win there. The real disappointment, the crusher yesterday was the Oral Roberts game. Any of you guys follow along or watching that game? We got an easy win there. Like, no question, guys. We're covering big time. With 3 minutes to go, they started scoring, and they scored 28 points in 3 minutes. 28 points in 3 minutes. Now, just to give you an idea, those of you don't follow a lot of basketball, 28 points in the last 3 minutes of a game, it's not unheard of in the last 3 minutes of a game. Not at the end of the first half, and that's what we had. We had a first half bet. It doesn't make any sense why they do that. To give you an idea for pace, if they kept that pace up the whole game, they'd have to set the total at 350 for the game, because that's what that pace is, about 350 points for a college basketball game. It's not an obtainable pace. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. Like, you see that stuff at the end of the game. There's a reason we bet first half bets a little bit more than we used to for that exact reason. So, go figure. Anyways, the irony of yesterday. Okay, so here I am, guys, all year long. NBA, I'm smashing the closing line all year, okay? I mean, it's one thing I can say, I can hold my head high and say, look, win, lose, or draw, I'm beating these closing lines. And that's great. So now we look at yesterday, and I got two plays yesterday, guys. I got Charlotte, okay? I give out Charlotte a +1. Where's that line go to? +3, okay? I missed that closing line by 2 full points. That's terrible. What else do I have, guys? You know, I have Atlanta, Miami under, okay? What happens to that line? I give it out, bet under 220, guys. Where's that line go? 223. So there you go. Two games where I missed the closing line. And what happens? We go 2-0. I mean, what a bonkers year this is, really, if you think about it. Look, I got 2 lines where I missed the closing line significantly. Okay? We lost value. There's no question about it. We lost value. We go 2-0. I mean, it's such a bizarre year. I'm surprised I'm talking about the Charlotte game being a win. Okay, so if you guys are not aware what happened in Charlotte, I'm not the best person to tell you exactly what happened, but I will say for Masterclass members, it probably made up for that Oral Roberts game, because I turned the game off with 1:07 left, as some other people did. Look, it was a battle. It was back and forth. Charlotte was in the lead, and Sacramento was in the lead, and vice versa. And then Sacramento pulled away, and, there was some free throws, and there was some, missed shots, and there was everything went wrong down the stretch for Charlotte, and they couldn't make a stop. They really couldn't make a stop. So they're down 8, and they foul Sacramento. So Sacramento's going to go to the line and shoot 2. At that point, there's a minute left in the game. 1:07. I turned the game off. I started, just doing my process to get back into doing today's games. And it wasn't until, I don't even know what time, maybe like at least an hour and a half later, I just jumped on my phone to jump on the Score app, because I just wanted to check something for a couple goaltenders if they'd announced confirmed or whatever. Just a quick check. And that game was still up there on the Score app. And I saw that Charlotte won by 1 point. And so I went on Facebook, asked people, I'm like, literally what happened? I don't know. So I had to go back through like the feed and see how they won that game. How they won that game, I have no idea. I'm so happy to be on the right side of one of those games. I feel for the people who are on Sacramento. That is a tough way to lose a game. Charlotte had no business winning that game, as Oral Roberts had no business going over in that first half. So you know what? We evened out on that day. But anyways, good day yesterday. So today, guys, here's what I got. I have 3 free picks for you guys. And Masterclass, I have 6 additional plays. So 9 total plays. Busy Monday. We have a mix of NBA, college basketball, and hockey. And actually, that's what I have for you guys in free picks too. So I have a pretty big mix in Masterclass. Again, if you guys are interested in Masterclass, benderwins.com, $99 for the entire month. And yeah, you get my full card of picks every single day, plus all the Masterclass educational videos as well, which again, if you want some more information on the Masterclass educational videos, ask any of the current Masterclass members. I don't think any of them are going to have anything bad to say about the educational value there, guys. So let's get cracking on today. First off, guys, we're going to start in hockey. We are going to take Vegas minus 135. Okay, Vegas minus 135. I got 3 system indicators. Vegas just matches up better against. They've had their ups and downs, but the reality is, guys, they are a solid team. And the reason I love Vegas so much, and I talk about this, and you hear me talk about this, not just with Vegas, but with other teams throughout the course of this year, guys, you're going to hear the word depth, okay? And depth is so important in hockey. It might not matter as much in other sports, okay? Yes, in the NBA, you want a good bench, right? But, if you got the top 3 all-stars in the league on your starting lineup, it doesn't really matter, right? Hockey, it's not that way. Hockey, you need depth, okay? And if you can have 4 solid lines of scoring, you're going to go far. And that is what I've talked about before, Vegas being that purpose-built team and bringing in those key pieces. I like Vegas a lot, guys. Not to mention the somewhat unpredictable usual Marc-Andre Fleury has been anything but this year. He's been very, very good. So I like Vegas in this spot, guys. Vegas minus 135. Next game, we're going to college basketball. We're going St. Joseph's and Richmond. St. Joseph's and Richmond. I have 3 different system indicators on this. I'm almost certain that Masterclass members I know for sure, some Masterclass members have gotten this bet down because it does fall into one of our good Masterclass systems that we gave out. And we are going to go under 155.5, St. Joseph's and Richmond, under 155.5. And the final play for you guys, we are going to the NBA, and we're going to take Utah Jazz minus 7, okay? We got 3 steam and reverse line move, 1 system indicator. The Jazz have been the best team in the NBA. If you watch them play, little hiccups here and there, but all in all, guys, the Jazz have been phenomenal. Like really, really, really good. Jazz to me are an example when we look at NBA teams, okay? There's 2 types of NBA championship teams. There really is, okay? I'm not saying the Jazz are going to win a championship. I'm just saying there's 2 different championship caliber teams, and there's 2 reasons why they're produced. Reason number 1 is no offense to you Laker fans, you're the LA Laker type championships, or what you had in Miami or in Cleveland for a while, where you basically just buy the entire world and bring the whole world into your team. That's one style, okay? And it works in the NBA. It's proven to work, okay? And some of the top players are open to do that, where basically you get 3 or 4 of the best players in the world on one team, and they roll over the league. The other aspect, guys, is a team that is just well put together with good pieces. They have great players, but it's not overrun with superstars. That is the Utah Jazz, guys. They work together as a team, okay? They play great basketball. Now, you ask me, you say, Bender, what would you rather have? You rather have a team loaded with all-stars, or you rather have this one cohesive unit that works so perfectly together? Maybe this is the hockey in me talking, guys. I would take the second. I would take the second if given a choice blindly between your loaded superstar team or a team that just gels together and works good. Ask the New York Knicks a few years ago. You bring in a bunch of superstars, it doesn't always work. New York Knicks tried that. They tried to buy themselves a championship. They didn't even make the playoffs. So this Utah Jazz team, guys, yes, look, they have talent. I'm not saying they don't have superstars on this team. They have talent. But more importantly, they are a team, okay? So I like the Jazz, guys. We're going to take Jazz minus 7. Yeah. You know what? That's one more thing I want to talk about. Last thing I want to talk about, guys. A little bit disappointed that I laid off Iowa in basketball. Very disappointed. Because, again, I just went through saying, like, how many days ago was that? Where I was just talking about There. Look, I just finished saying, okay, Iowa, before they played Michigan State, they were 17-6. And with Pythagorean theorem suggests they were 21-2. They should have been 21-2. Or even 22-1. Okay? They didn't get it done against Michigan State, but I said I was going to look for them in a good spot. And I felt it was a good spot. And to be honest, Vegas got me on this one because setting that line at 3.5, I'm like, at 5.5, 6, I'm a buyer for sure. But at 3.5, I'm like, nah, it's just not enough value. And Vegas set that line perfectly. What a trap they threw out there. And it got me. I didn't bet the other side, but I really, really wish I had a bet Iowa. Because what did I just say? Like 3 days ago. I'm going to look for a spot with Iowa. That was a spot. So again, it's not like I didn't see it. I feel bad in retrospect. I guess if they had got blown out, I would have said, oh, good decision to lay off. But no, I think that should have been a play. So, whatever. I'm going to keep looking at that team because, guys, keep them in your crosshairs, okay? This Iowa team is better than their record suggests, okay? Pythagorean is a much better gauge of an actual team's strength sometimes than just the record, okay? So anyways, that is it for us today, guys. Thank you very much. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day.